finished a tour of Europe.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We were with Mudhoney for most of it, and those guys, you know, they're fun.
They know how to party.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have to party hardy with them?
We hardly partied with them.
That is to say, we partied hardly, but hard. It was hard when we were partying.
The parts we did party were very hardy.
We got nearly thrown out of 2 different hotels. And
Munich?
Munich, and well, I wasn't involved in either of these.
What was the other
Sure you were.
No, we threw you out of the room, remember?
My room was being used as the launching pad.
After we retired to the hotel bar after we were thrown out of Jim's room, and then stayed there till about 3 in the morning. Then we went back up and somehow ended up back in Jim's room where he physically threw me out of the room at that point.
I told him he was being inconsiderate.
And then we went to bed. But let's see, what else did we do that was fun? In Vienna, we disco danced till about 4 a.m.
Not all of us.
With
You gave me shit for disco dancing at the underworld.
you should have seen us in
different.
Vienna. Wow. Me and Sexy Dave, who's our t-shirt salesman. That's that guy.
You also know him as Metal Dave.
Metal Dave, he's also known as. We discoed till the wee hours of the morning, and
Do you want to get into
didn't
the
feel
camera story, or
into the camera.
camera story? Too long?
Well, that's too long. There was some long involved
Shit.
thievery, thief chasing. We chased some thieves around the disco because they had nicked Dave's camera. So it was a fun evening all around. We had a great time in Europe. We didn't get to see many sights. Yeah, we got the camera back. We didn't get to see as many sights as we would have liked in Europe because you sort of drive in, sound check, drive out, go eat something, come back, play, go to bed, drive out the next morning. In Rome, we saw the Colosseum for about 10 minutes, and that was the extent of our sightseeing in Rome. So, you sort of wish you could smell the roses a little bit more.
So,
I
was just going to ask you, you're being hailed as this new revelation over here in the UK, as in the post-Nirvana mayhem. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that
What
we
do
were...
they sound like?
Nirvana who?
That's this grunge band.
Oh, I heard about grunge. We've been doing pretty much what we're doing now since long before Nevermind came out, and so I don't feel like that really had any effect on us, even though that is pretty much a question you get asked in every interview. How has the success of Nirvana had an effect on you? Well, I don't think it has, but there are certainly journalists and other people looking for the next Nirvana, not to mention major labels looking for the next Nirvana to sell 1 million records on their label. But it is sort of weird that we're getting so much press because we've been doing it for 3 years. We don't feel like a new band, even though they're like, this is the hot new thing, It's like, it's sort of the old thing to us, but...
New for us. It's bloody old.
It's bloody
old.
It's bloody old.
Bloody old is what it is.
No.
So, what did you hate most about Europe?
Some toilets were really bad. Some toilets
were bad. I got very sick in Rome.
Toilet paper.
The toilet paper was better
Paper
than
was
I'd been
fine.
led to
Paper was
believe.
good.
But I got very sick a couple times. Rome particularly. And but I get sick once a week, so I was lucky. It only happened in Rome really, and somewhere else, but I can't remember. But no, it was fine. Europe was fun.
In one club that we had this place where it was one of those toilets where you stand, you squat, and there's this
There's
little
just a hole in the ground.
And that's tricky if you're not used to it. I wound up peeing on my shoes some.
Is that when you decided?
Yeah.
Is that when you decided to buy new Doc Martens in London?
No.
Can we get a shot of her new shoes?
Yeah.
Look at
Laura bought new shoes. Beautiful, stylish.
Not today.
Brilliant blue they are.
Give her some
days ago.
shit, she'll kick it.
No one's gonna fuck you with you in those.
So are you going to be coming back to Europe sometime soon?
I don't know. Our record label lost so much money on this tour that we may never be back in Europe again.
Oh, what wonderful record label are you on again?
Well, our last couple albums, our last couple albums came out on Pencil Thin Mustache Records, but I think they were licensed to City Slang in Germany and for most of Europe. The first album never came out in Europe for various reasons, but the last two did, and next time hopefully we'll be able to headline and make a little dough and rock some more. I don't know.
What?
Probably not till after the next record, because it might be pushing it to tour before a new thing came out, but we'll see.
So for the kids that like Superchunk, what other current American bands would you tip for them that they should check out?
Very well put question. We would tip off to put them to listen to some bands like like Sebado, Unrest,
Who's that band from
Pavement,
Iowa?
Pavement,
The Harmonica Pound Cake?
the Harmonica Pound Cake. Are they from Rhode Island?
I think it was either Iowa or Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Not the Lansing.
Not the Lansing
Not the
Harmonica
Lampeys
Pound Cake.
herpes ducklings. But the one from Madison.
Peach Cobbler Pink.
Peach Cobbler Pink, Denim Clad Dad are very good.
Denim Clad Dad. No one. It's hard to find that 7-inch, but when you do find it, you
Great
know
band
you
out
know
of
that you found it.
Yes. You know.
They're from Chico. Seaweed, who we already mentioned, really rocking. Palvo, who are incidentally on Merge Records in the U.S.
Rocket from the Crypt.
Yeah, Rocket from the Crypt. Awesome band. Completely ignored. Their first album was completely ignored by everyone, but it was great. So, I don't know. There's a lot of great bands. I mean, you know, the press, of course, says these two bands are the new great bands, and then, you know, 3 weeks from now they will have forgotten about that and hopefully picked up on someone else. But there are plenty of bands to keep the press busy for a while if they're concerned with American bands. Even though I don't know how long they will be concerned with American bands, you know. It could be the novelty flavor of the month thing.
They're gonna go on to Afghanistani bands.
Albanian bands.
Albanian.
Now there's a novelty.
Laura, you have been tagged as the new First Lady of Grunge Rock, which brings us to the important topic of women in rock music. What do you think about that in general? And you personal?
Well, I personally don't think that it should be such a big deal that women are playing in bands, you know. I like to think of myself, you know, just as another person playing in a band, not as a girl playing in a band. And, you know, I hate that it's such a big deal. But, I don't know.
Well, do you think that women in the audience that watch you hop around do want to start a band themselves, or do you think, I don't know.
I don't know if it makes them want to start a band or not, but girls definitely get sort of excited about it. Like, a lot of girls come up to me after the show and go, "Oh, you were great. Oh, I'm so glad to see a girl up there doing that. Yay." But yeah, it's hard. It's
How much angst?
It is hard though, being a girl in this sort of, like, especially in the audience. It's hard being a girl in a male-dominated crowd, even, because, you know, without fail, the guys start bumping around and, you know, whatever. I hate to say that we can't take it, but I can't take it. It makes me mad when I'm trying to watch a show and these guys keep running into me.
What do you think about stage diving?
I guess it's fun. I never did it because I don't want to hurt myself. But, I mean, it's kind of fun, but then again, people always get kicked in the head. You know, I have mixed feelings about it.
Just for the record, I mean, stage diving and slam dancing is not just a boy-girl. It's jock, macho mentality. Let's see how much we
it's
can...
considered fun. It's not macho.
Well, I mean, I don't... There's just times when I want to watch a band, and if I want to stand up close and I can't because there are a bunch of dum-dums jumping around and bumping into me, it's a pain in the ass, and I just get annoyed.
Well, listen, kids, don't stage dive anymore because this might happen to you. Look at that.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
Isn't that terrible?
We threw him off the stage.